Welcome back to another episode of Fleet Friday. I know I've been gone and haven't been doing videos. I've been dealing with personal issues, but I'm back. I am back to doing what you guys enjoy and what I enjoy. And this week we are looking at the all-new Mrap. This is the Oshkosh MATV. This is the vehicle that our infantry corps have ordered instead of the regular Humvees. The reason why is because usually in real life, just like real life, Humvees are actually getting phased out. They're being switched to these MRAP vehicles. So MRAP, for the people that don't know what it stands for, mine resistant, ambush protection, MRAP, right? MRAB. So that's mine resistant ambush protection. Yeah, that's pretty much what it does. Basically, this vehicle will protect against IEDs, improvised explosive devices. Basically, is what it's called. It will protect. Thanks to its basically U-Haul shape at the bottom. So when something explodes down here, because of the way it's made, the explosion is going to go sideways. It's also bulletproof, so the tires are bulletproof, the windows are bulletproof. It's pretty much hard to shoot it out. This is one variant. There's going to be more variant of this vehicle coming out. This is just one of the variants. So there's going to be a variant where there's a turret on top. There's going to be a variant where the back side right here, this empty side right here, is going to be turned into basically an ambulance carrier for medics. So there's going to be multiple. There's going to be one that's like can carry cargo and stuff like that. So this one can carry about 1 crate. In the coming future updates, we're allowing AIC to go. They'll have 2 bases to go to their other base and grab gear and stuff like that. So this can take 1 crate, that they can put the equipments in. Because the trunk feature is coming out, they can also put stuff here. They could put stuff in here, and basically a bunch of places that we're still basically choosing. These panels are pretty thick, and they're thick because they're pretty much bulletproof. They're pretty much bomb proof. I mean, we've tested this, and this vehicle is the most powerful in Aigio. I mean that as in like the way it's made. It's very powerful. I'll show you in a second. Let me put this stuff away. So here's the vehicle. This is what you have. So don't worry about this panel so much. This is just a placeholder for the features that are coming towards each variant. So currently there's going to be 2 variants. MP has a version. I'll do another video on that one. And there's this version. This one is the regular one that you guys could see. This has huge amount of horsepower. I mean huge. Okay, so let me see if I can do a quick drive. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna show you just how fast it is. Okay, so we had to pump because AIC does crazy amount of, they basically deal with crazy amount of vehicles. We kind of wanted to give them a powerful truck because we want them to be able to deploy anywhere, anytime. So this vehicle, this is 0 to 60 pretty much. I'm gonna show you. Watch this. It's already at 60. Not only that, it can pass it. Now, some people will say this isn't realistic, but the thing is, these military trucks, like, the way we have Aigio made, there's so much land. So, it makes no sense for us to have a slow truck. So, we made this vehicle pretty much fast, agile. It could go through any terrain. It doesn't get stuck one bit. If you thought the off-road vehicle was slow, you have no idea. You haven't seen this one. So they can pretty much respond to any areas, anytime, and get unstuck with no problems. Let me see if I can come around here. See that? Look at that. We got some airtime. You can flip over. These are extra gas tanks that it does have, so it doesn't get punctured. I mean, I could keep doing this for days. This thing was made for this terrain. Like, it literally, it will eat it up. It will eat it up like it's breakfast. So that's the capability that this truck has. It's actually seen some action. We've had couple of state of emergencies already, and they've been deployed. I know the citizens of AOs have already seen these vehicles in action, but I know that they haven't gotten to basically see how they work. So this vehicle is very powerful. The good thing about the military is they're not these vehicles you won't see too much of when you go to and look at how it treats the bumps like it's nothing. I can literally, other cars it slows them down. This one it doesn't even do nothing to it. um you only see these vehicles in moments of where there's a crisis or state of emergency um outside of gates. So the only time you'll see them regularly is, say, if you breach if you pass that section. So if you pass this section, then you might see them. But in the city, you won't see them unless we're in a state of emergency. So if you're in the city and you see this vehicle just driving around, it means the infantry has been deployed and that we're in a state of emergency, pretty much. Uh, the gates work. I'll be doing a tour of this fort, basically kind of showing their base. It's really beautiful. I kind of showed a little bit of it. These gates were not working last time, but the gates work now, and the way they open up is pretty nice. They got their nice little setup, as you can see. But we're talking about the vehicle, so let me go to it. It seats 4 people. So this seats 4 people. So 2 here and 2 there. The other variant that's coming out, there's going to be another person that it would seat, which is the turret one. And then there's going to be another variant where it's going to have a bed back here, where people could sit on it, you could put stuff in it and stuff like that. So this one is like the regular non turret, or you can use it for combat, but it's not usually. You can sometimes come to the back and mount yourself back here and shoot from here, but at the moment you can't sit here. But eventually we might allow it. Right now all they put right here is most likely cargo and stuff like that. So this is the vehicle that they ordered, that the AIC ordered. They're getting this, and they're also getting a couple of other trucks as well, which is pretty cool. The other capabilities these trucks is pretty much this truck was basically made for war. Like, I'll just be frank, it's not your typical, civilian hauler. Like, you won't see any civilian basically owning this this truck. The reason why I call it a truck is it pretty much is as powerful as a truck, so it might as well be a truck. It is a military vehicle. Top of the top specs. I mean, this is our fighting force, basically. This changes the Humvees. AIC doesn't have plans to order any Humvees, and there is no need for them because they're not as combat effective as they used to be. So right now, pretty much their biggest concern is things like IEDs, RPGs, and stuff like that, and small arm fire. The Humvee can take the small arms fire, not so much the RPG, and definitely not so much with the IEDs. So as time goes on, AIC's main purpose is to be combat effective, and we want to give them the best tool to achieve that. Pretty much promise, and that's why pretty much the vehicle of choice that we've given them as their primary is the Mrap. So they're getting this. They're getting another one, the Buffalo. I'll do a video on that one as well. Each one will have different features and different uniqueness. Right now we're at the start. We're still in alpha. Some of you guys heard also V2 is in progress for AO. V2's biggest thing that we're working on is building style. So V1 is us kind of working out our scripts and stuff like that, kind of messing with it. Whatever we learn here in V1 and alpha, script wise, we push it towards V2. And V2 main issue is, yes, we've heard a lot of people's thing where they were like, oh, the map is inconsistent, there's so much wrong with the map and building wise, but the scripts are advanced. So that's what we've been doing. I'll do another video, separate video, talking about V2 and kind of the stuff that's coming there and stuff like that. I'll do a video on that, don't worry about that. But But that is the look at the all new Mrap. This is the top view of it. Look at that headlight. Um, I might as well show you the turn signals and stuff like that. So here's the. Let me go inside it and drive around. Good. So headlight, tail light, of course. Your turn signals right here. And that is pretty much that. You can shoot at the vehicle, it does nothing. You can shoot at the tires, it has the big tires, the really big ones. You can shoot at them, it does nothing. And because of the extra tanks of gas that it has, it lasts pretty long. So once the gas update comes out, this vehicle is going to be one of those vehicles where it basically, while you're whichever soldier is deployed with it, might not even need gas at all for that day, because of like how big its fuel tank is. It's also the fuel tanks are reinforced, so in the event of explosion, it will not explode itself. So it's basically built to handle this, and with these different chassis that it's built on, we made it in a way where it's interchangeable. So basically, each update that we're talking to you about, we don't have to like redesign the whole vehicle. All we have to do is replace the back right here. So take this, put something else in here, take this, put something else here, and then up here as well, same thing. There's a variant where there's a hole back here, so you could put different stuff in there as well. So you can change here and you can change here. So it's like a module thing. So throughout time, whatever we learn in combat, whatever works, whatever the soldiers give us feedback for, is what we're gonna basically deliver to them, and pretty much allow them to work off of. So we pretty much take, you know, ideas, and as time goes on, they ask, hey, we want this, and we provide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. And yeah, more awesome videos like these are coming. And like this video, by the way, and comment any ideas that you have for AIO down below. So if you have any ideas that you want us to include, any videos that you want me to see, like you want me to make, please comment down below and I will get to it. With that, I'm done. It's your boy. I'm out. Deuces.